Hi, and welcome to the Overview video tutorial for AMPcms. For those of you that may be coming from an older system, AMAP, these video tutorials will still apply to you, but there will be some differences in the design and how some of the functionality works. So for the first thing is learning how to actually log in to your control panel so you can actually manage your website. Now I'm using the Firefox browser, and you may be using something a little bit differently. But for best compatibility, you might want to use Firefox, so that way you can see what I'm doing will also apply to you. Internet Explorer 9, Chrome, Safari, those will also work as well. So the first thing is learning how to get into it, and the way you want to do that is come up to the address bar in your browser. Right after your domain name, like yourwebsite.com, this example here, it's the production.ampcms.org. Right after the .com or the .org or .net, whatever you have, you're going to want to type in /AMP, and that's the new AMPcms login URL. If you're coming from AMAP, you get into your system by typing in AMAP. That's the older version. For this version, it's AMP, and then once you type that in, you just want to hit enter. And this will take you to the login screen for the content management system. From here, you're going to want to type in your login and your password, and then just click login. And if you do it successfully, you'll log into the control panel here, and at the far left or top left, you'll see the logo, the version number of your current system, and this is the core version number, which will describe how there also modules have different versions as well. Right now we're at the version 2.03.3, and if you have a different version than this, then some differences may apply to you than the video tutorial, but it should still be relatively the same. Over to the right, we have your company name, a live edit link, where if you click on that, it'll take you to the front end of your website so you can view your changes after you've made them in the admin panel. For me in Firefox, it opens up a brand new tab. Some other browsers might open it up as a new window. So I'm just going to close this tab. So I'm in this tab here. As you see, I can just click live edit, and it just brings it up as a new tab, takes me to the front end or home page of my website. I usually will leave these two tabs open so I can switch between them as I'm working. You also have a reset password. If you click on that link, it'll take you to a page where you can put in your current password and then add in a new password and confirm it, and then just hit save. Then over here it says your actual login name or your administrative name, and the super admin is the single admin that you cannot delete. It's always there and it has full control. You can create other admin accounts under the admins module, which we'll get to later on. Then over to the right, you have the logout link. So once you're done working on your system, you want to come up here and click log out. That'll make sure that if you leave your computer running and it's logged in and you're at maybe a workplace or something, that doesn't allow other people to come into the system and start managing it. So I'm just going to log back in. And over in the far left, we have something called the control panel. This is where all the features are that you can get to manage your website. We call each one of these modules. So the first one that it automatically logs you in as a super admin is the dashboard module. You have categories as well. So you see users and groups, which holds the admins and users modules. Then you have settings, which holds the parents modules and settings modules. You also have the payment gateways, security, and then content. The content is probably going to be the one you're going to be using the most, which stores things like the blocks module, the blog module, events, FAQ, which is frequently asked questions, file repository, your forms module, your pages module, which is probably the one you'll be using most often, partners, and testimonials. You also have a few other things like a photo gallery and some e-commerce like products. We also have some other ones out there called like ZenCart, so you might see that in there as well. Now, if there's a module in this list that you don't see in yours, or you have one that you don't see in this list, it may be a module that we created specifically for your business, or it could be a package that you don't have and you may need to upgrade to get that module. If I scroll back up to the top of the control panel, you'll see I'm currently logged into Dashboard. If you click on another one like Admins, you'll see it actually shows you which one you're logged in or opened up to. And over to the right, you'll see in this pane will be that actual module. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Now you can also filter through these modules. So if you're searching for a specific one, let's say like pages, you can come up to this filter and start typing that in, and it'll only show that current module. You can also type in categories like content, and it'll show you all the content modules. To clear this, all you need to do is just remove the text in there, and it'll put it back to the according way. Now, as far as getting around and managing your admin system, you're going to want to go to that specific module. So let's say if you want to edit pages, you're going to want to go to the Pages module. You just click on Pages, and from here you can manage all the pages on your system. Now, we're not going to get in depth with this Pages module. For that, once you come in, you'll notice that under each module, when you log into it, you'll see at the top right a Watch Video Tutorials link, where if you click on this, this will give you all the videos for this specific module. So for the Pages module, we see we have videos for Pages Overview, Managing Pages, the Advanced Pages, and the Includes Pages. All you need to do is click on one of these links, and what it does is it opens up a brand new pop-up window, which I'm going to drag over here so you can see it, and then that way you can display this video. When you're watching this video, you can also do a full screen link at the bottom right. Clicking on that just makes it full screen. To get out of it, you just want to hit the escape bar or the escape button on your keyboard. And once you're done watching it, you can go ahead and close it. I like the window because I can go ahead and minimize it, which just takes it down to my taskbar on my computer. That way I can actually do what I was watching, and then when I want to bring it back up, I can just go to my taskbar, click on the link, and then continue watching it. So I'm just going to close it here. For the most part, you're going to want to go through all of your modules, click on them, come up to the Watch Video Tutorial, click on that link, and then go through each video tutorial. There's also a quicker way of doing this, whereas if you actually go to the Dashboard module, there is a little widget in here called the Video Tutorials widget, which actually pulls all the video tutorials in one location. So all you need to do is just click on the video itself. This tells you which module that these videos apply to. And then down here we have the pages, and you can scroll all the way down for the rest of them. So get your cup of coffee, sit down, relax, and just start clicking through these videos and watching them. It might take some time to get through them, but when you're done, you're going to be a nice AMPcms guru. If you have any questions, please just contact us, but this is it for the overview video. We ask you to carry on by clicking on the other video links and get the other tutorials going. Thank you.